Welcome back to the show. We're talking football, of course. America, really. Freedom and soldiers and singing. Now USC football. Of course, Mizzou facing off against Mizzou. Welcome to the SEC, Missouri. They're going to be in town for their second conference game on Saturday. How are they going to do? Don't ask me. We ask guys like Billy Kohler from the Leftover Hotdog blog. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
So big stuff. Kind of a big event. The last time Mizzou faced off with the USC, it was 2005 in the Independence Bowl.
That's right.
Long before they were in the conference. Now we lost.
Yeah, that was Coach Spurrier's first season. We went out there and we actually started out great.
Right.
We were blowing them out at halftime. We could do no wrong. Matter of fact, it looked like there was nothing that could stop South Carolina except for perhaps my wife. We were watching the game and she said, "We're killing these guys. These guys have nothing for us. We're not going to lose. I'm calling everybody.
Right.
They stink." Well, it quickly turned around and we lost, and I haven't let her forget it since. But don't get your hopes up, Missouri fans, because that's not going to happen again. As a matter of fact, if one of us starts getting too excited about a game, she'll Independence Bowl.
Fair enough. Let's talk a little bit about last week's game as well, because Swearinger is the big thing. He's suspended for a game. I know we have some video of the hit we're talking about. There's been a lot about the helmet-to-helmet contact. We have that. Here you go.
Yeah, it's very controversial. You see the receiver comes across and he hits him there to dislodge the ball.
And we'll see it again here from different angles so you can see. It doesn't look like he purposely did, but I guess that's the problem, right? With the suspension or just any helmet-to-helmet contact, whether it was on purpose or not.
Well, the rule does say that he has to target the head or the neck area.
Okay.
So it should have, was he trying to do that? I mean, I don't know how you say that. He was trying to do that. The receiver came down a little bit. It did get some helmet-to-helmet contact, but it also has to initiate there. So if his shoulder hit the chest first, shouldn't have been a penalty. Now, the rule says that when this happens, the official didn't throw the flag.
Right.
But the SEC office doesn't have the same requirement. They didn't have to suspend him, but they did, so he's out for the game.
What's that going to mean for the Gamecocks on Saturday? Is that going to play into it at all, or is that just going to be a little bit of a ding?
Hopefully we have the depth to play through that. We have a freshman named T.J. Gurley who's been getting some playing time, who's going to step in. He's very talented, but he's young. So one mistake against the Missouri passing attack could, result in 6 points for him. But he's very capable, and he could very well have a nice game, and they could just keep rolling along.
All right, Connor Shaw. That's of course the big question, big wild card. He started out last week, got pulled out of the game, injured. Probably re-injured. A little bit of when you're that tender, a little bit of an injury can hurt. What's going to happen? They're going to try to start him again this week. Is he going to be a target?
Yeah, he'll definitely be a target. Coach Spurrier came out in his press conference on Tuesday and wasn't wishy-washy. He said, "Connor's our guy. He's starting. He throws the ball well. He was throwing it well Monday night, so he's going." I expect Missouri. I don't expect anything dirty, but if you get a chance to hit him, they're going to hit him, just like anyone else would. The trainers say he can't hurt it any worse, so he's going to go out there and it's just going to be a question of how much pain he can put up with. Some people are worried he's not going to be that effective with a tender shoulder. If that's true, Coach Spurrier will pull him in a heartbeat. He always pulls quarterbacks when he needs to.
Sure. Okay. Well, Missouri, this is going to be their second conference game, the third game of the season. They lost 2 weeks ago to Georgia. Correct. What was that score? They got blown out, right?
41-20. It was kind of close, but then
41-20 is not very close. At the beginning.
At the beginning.
Yeah, they both started at 0-0.
Right. And then Georgia pulled away.
Right.
They had greater depth, better defense, and we should be able to do the same thing. We have better depth, especially along the defensive line, offensive lines, and we should be able to take a close game late and pull away.
All right, so your pick, Billy Kohler, Leftover Hotdog, your pick for Saturday's game is?
34-19.
USC.
USC.
All right, got to make sure. 34-19.
Well, if Georgia can hold them to 20 points, we can hold them to 19.
There are some bloggers and experts giving Mizzou actually +9.
Well, that sounds about right. I think it's going to be a little bit more than that. Missouri's a talented team, and turnovers are the great equalizer, but coming on the road to play a 3:30 game in Columbia, the real Columbia, I think they're going to find a different environment.
They are the real Columbia. I love it.
So I feel good. I'm excited. It's already feeling like fall out there. It's going to be a great weekend.
All right. Of course, if you're tailgating as well, we have the ultimate tailgate search for you. You can, if you think you have it, by the way, you can email tailgate@watch.com. We'll come find you before the game. Kick is 3:30. Mizzou's in town. Billy Kohler, Leftover Hotdog, my brother. Thank you. We'll see you next week. We're going to do it again. Let's see how right you were.
You can count on it.
You go leftoverhotdog.com. We'll get links for you.